Welcome back. Joined now by Johanna Duterte, who is the sales manager of Bubba Gump Shrimp Company and the Mai Tai Bar. Welcome to our show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You have been involved with the race now for 6 years. You've been in the Pike for 6 years. You got involved early. Tell us why.
Absolutely. We love the Grand Prix. The excitement that it brings to the area, the thousands of people that it brings is just incredible for the amount of exposure that we receive from that.
And you're right on turn one, which is
Yes.
the first turn after that long straightaway where the cars are really accelerating and then they have to brake pretty heavily and some don't make it.
Absolutely. It is exciting, especially that you get to dine trackside and watch that excitement.
So you have this club, this turn one club on Sunday of race weekend for $140. Tell us what you get.
You get breakfast and lunch. It's buffet style in Bubba Gump, so you get to try some of our fabulous dishes. And you also get your non-alcoholic beverages, and we have a full cash bar.
Wonderful.
You know, Art, when they first came to town and settled into the Pike area, we were looking for an area and a space where we could put on a party in the turn one location down there. And there wasn't a better partner that we could find than Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. We went to them and discussed the feasibility of putting together a program like this, and it has just blossomed till now. They max it out every year at over 200 clients.
Okay, if you want to get your tickets, call up 1-888-82-SPEED, the same number as for tickets for the Grand Prix. Get yourself a ticket for the club, Turn 1 Club, while they're still available. Tell us a little bit about Bubba Gump.
Bubba Gump started in 1996 with our first location in Cannery Row in Monterey. And now we have 22 domestic locations, and we are a family-friendly restaurant with great fresh seafood items, healthy items, a lot of great fun and interactive entertainment for your guests.
Jim, what does it mean to you to have someone, a significant sponsor like this, step up from the moment they arrive to be part of your race weekend?
Well, we were delighted when we initially began the relationship, and the fact that it's grown over time, because we also have the Mai Tai Bar, which is located right up on the second level in that area down there at the Pike. And we have a great opportunity because it affords us a chance to sort of showcase what Bubba Gump Shrimp Company is involved in, so that hopefully the people that are experience the activities there on that race weekend will come back and be renewed customers that come back during other times during the year.
So the partnership works for you as well, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
I know sponsors have been such an important part of the growth and the financial success of the race, but speak to that, particularly in this difficult economic environment.
Well, I think one of the keys that really make them significant is the long-term relations. We were talking about 6 years with Bubba Gump Shrimp ever since they came into town. Toyota, our lead sponsor, again, 36 years.
That has to be one of the longest relationships in sports.
It definitely is, and we haven't researched it as to all sports, but for motorsports, it definitely is. But we've had Firestone in there for over 20 years. We've had Takati now for almost 15 years. So I think it speaks to not only the relationship they have with the race, but the relationship they have with the city, and the fact that they are definitely realizing whatever their goals and objectives are when they come into association with the event.
And Johanna, what do you see as the future growth for your chain? Are they going to be opening up more Bubba Gumps and more Mai Tai bars throughout Southern California and elsewhere?
That's always the big question. We are always looking for options, but we're very smart to open up when the time comes, right?
Yes.
Right now we're expanding domestically, so.
And part of your responsibility is even on non-race weekends to be attracting groups to come and book banquets and that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. We have great space for large groups. We also do private events upstairs at Mai Tai Bar and at Bubba Gump. And I do the advertising, the marketing. I love to become a part of the community by getting involved in other community events that we have.
Outstanding. Well, Jim, we have a couple of minutes left before the end of the segment, but just speak to the race in 2010, and it has the dimensions of a very successful race because you have the weekend, you're number 4 in the race circuit sequence, and the Civil War is over, and IndyCar is so. It's like the planets are aligned. Now, the one difficult thing is the economic environment, but people, I suspect, are just ready to to party and forget about some of their problems.
Well, you know, when you look at the spectrum of activities that are available on our race weekend, whether it's starting earlier in the week with some of the other activities that take place or just on the race weekend itself, it affords people the opportunity to come down and the options to spend as much time and as much money as they really want to, engaged to the degree that they want to in terms of what we have to offer. And that's really what the entertainment value is, and that's what we're providing the opportunity for people to do, is really come down and engage themselves to whatever extent they want to. But most important of all is to walk away at the end of the weekend with a thumbs up saying, you know what?
Good time.
It's a great show and we're coming back next year. And that to us is the ultimate compliment.
Well, Johanna, we're going to thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be continuing the rest of our show with the man, Jim McCallion.
Phil Trainees mixes California style with continental cuisine that includes fresh seafood from around the world. Since Phil is the chef, the menu has a wide variety of pastas, salads, soups, and appetizers that feature his unique personal touch. And the Italian-American signature dishes are simply beyond delicious. You never know who you're going to run into at Trainees, from the famous sports legends on the Wall of Fame to local celebrities having a drink at the bar. For the best fine dining experience, visit Phil Trainees.
At Performance Plus Tire, you'll find we carry Toyo tires. For over 50 years, Toyo has been a world leader in the development of high-quality tires. Optimum performance, safety, and a comfortable ride. That's what makes Toyo tires great. And now come into Performance Plus Tire for a great deal on these Toyo tires. Proxys ST, Open Country AT, and Proxys 4. Toyo tires, driven to perform. Come in today and we'll install new Toyo tires on your vehicle while you wait. Performance Plus Tire on Cherry Avenue, 1 mile north of the 405 in Long Beach.
Phil Trainees mixes California style with continental cuisine that includes fresh seafood from around the world. Since Phil is the chef, the menu has a wide variety of pastas, salads, soups, and appetizers that feature his unique personal touch. And the Italian-American signature dishes are simply beyond delicious. You never know who you're going to run into at Trainees, from the famous sports legends on the Wall of Fame to local celebrities having a drink at the bar. For the best fine dining experience, visit Phil Trainees.
People need a hero. They need something they can believe in. That's where Dog the Water Copper comes in.
Oh no!
Alright, you little trail sniffer. I've been watching you take a shower for the past 40 minutes. Think of all that water you're wasting.
Well, I mean, that's really weird, dog. I'm totally naked right now.